There is something oddly comforting about white noise. It's like a gentle hum that surrounds and protects you from the chaotic outside world. It's a constant and changing sound that you can always rely on. And in a way, it's kind of a reminder that you're not alone. For many of us, white noise is a way to soothe and calm our minds. It can help us focus and block out distractions. It can also be a way to relax and unwind after a long day. There are even some studies that suggest white noise can help us sleep better. So, before getting into all of that, what even is white noise? And why is it so calming? Well, to start off, there are actually three main types ordered by color: white, pink, and brown. The most common one, as you might guess, is white noise, which is made up of all frequencies of sound. It's a bit like a hissing sound or the sound of the waves crashing onto the shore. And even though that's the most common one, it's actually not what most people would find pleasing to listen to. In reality, they would rather listen to pink noise, which has higher frequencies, so it's more soothing. You can kind of think of it as the sound that wind makes, or even the one that rain makes. Like, come on, who doesn't like the sound of rain? And finally, brown noise just has lower frequencies overall. It's a bit rougher than pink noise and resembles the roar of a river current or strong wind. But how does it work then? Wouldn't that just be annoying to have the same boring noise playing over and over? Well, basically, you as a person have a very specific number of things you can pay attention to at once. If you don't fill up your attentional resources yourself by choosing to focus on certain things, then other things in your environment will. For instance, think of a time when you were really engaged in your work. Nothing in your workspace could have distracted you, meaning you were in a state of flow, and your attention tank was completely full. This happens mostly when you have to put a lot of attention to something. Thus, you are consciously controlling and focusing all your attentional resources on the task. When you are lying in bed trying to fall asleep, you are using very little of your attentional resources, meaning any sudden noise, distraction, or random thought you have will easily get your attention. That's why more and more people are listening to background noise while working or sleeping, such as music, TV shows, or of course white noise, in order to help control their mental resources. In fact, more of your attention will be taken up by either listening or paying attention to whatever you have playing, or by your brain working in the background to block out the noise so you can properly sleep or focus. This blocking task focuses your brain away from extra thoughts and can actually calm some people. Also, a less scientific reason might be because white noise resembles a natural sound. It's not jarring or abrupt like many other sounds in our surroundings. And it's also not too stimulating, which can be calming by itself. Whatever the reason, there is no doubt that white noise can be a helpful tool for relaxation and stress relief. So, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, try turning on some white noise and see if it helps you find a little peace and quiet. But although this sounds perfect, it is important to note that white noise can have some drawbacks, however. For example, it can be addictive and it can make it harder for you to hear other sounds. And it can also cause the opposite effect and become disruptive if it's too loud. So it is essential to find a balance that works for you. Even if it can be a helpful tool for managing stress and anxiety, it's not a cure-all and it's not suitable for everyone. In fact, if you're struggling to cope with anxiety, it would probably be best to seek professional help. But if you do want to try out white noise, it's very easy. You can simply turn on a fan. Though, I would recommend checking out the tons of curated Spotify playlists that are all unique in their own way. I suggest digging through them to find the ones you like best, but I will leave my favorite ones down in the description. And while you're there, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It helps way more than you think, and it keeps me going. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon!